just want to say thank you for subscribing, watching my videos. It's great. I've done 50 plus videos in the last few months. It's been fun. I've been having fun. You guys have been following me through this journey through insane dungeons. I get it. I'm a little behind. You know, I'm a little behind. I got 3 evolved heroes, but I'll be quadruple evolving soon. But this dungeon, let's talk about this dungeon. I mean, wow. As I said at the end of the last video, if you have a nightmare about this game, there's a high chance that you're dreaming about this dungeon. You want to lock down as many magic towers as possible. You want to drop on a tip. On a tip. That's the key. But look right here. I did do pretty well here, 35% on my first attempt. Now I'm editing out all the reviving junk. I'm sorry, you know, that's just takes so much time. Over half of a video normally, a dungeon video, is spent on that. Now, sometimes, and for Insane Dungeon 4, I'm going to be showing you everything. Live play, it's going to be, you'll see my revives, you'll see my thought process. I actually haven't watched anyone's video on Insane Dungeon 4. I have no idea what to expect. I do make it, guys. I make it through this dungeon in this video. It looks impossible. And hell, it is impossible. You got to get lucky. You got to get lucky on the stuns, because those stun towers do not have a 100% chance to stun you. But a Garrison Blue does give them a very high chance to stun you with a fast attack rate with lots of lightning streams. I call these towers the Zap Zap. Those Zap Zap towers are just nasty, and you'll get going, Look at this. You're going. Pumpkin Duke is stacking, everything's going, and boom, you're dead. That's how it is. That's how insane dungeons are. That is especially how this insane dungeon is, as you can see. Okay, I got desperate. Okay, Orcsbane, let's just try it. Why not? Let's lead with Orcsbane. He can't be stunned. We know that. So let's leave one tower here, drop the magic deep in on that mana mill. On the left side of that mana mill, you drop it. It doesn't freeze one tower. You got to take that tower out with your heroes. Hopefully they don't get stunned, and then you should be able to get through. But look at this. What do you? Oh, it looks great. It looks great. And then boom, the second you cross to about where those heroes are that I was attacking there at the end, other magic towers in the other quadrants nail you and stun you. It is terrible. It is horrible. It is just insane. Hence the name of these dungeons. Insane. Oh, Insane 3, Dungeon 6, folks. Oh man, you can watch my prior videos if you want to see other drop points and whatnot. And you can see here, you're going good, and then boom, see, everything else just starts nailing you, and other high garrison arrow towers start hitting you at a high damage rate, and it's just 42% on that with Orcsbane. Can you believe it? Orcsbane. Now I thought to myself, tower ranges, magic tower, any tower ranges is ovular. What the hell? That's not a word. Oval. They're oval. And so if you drop at the bottom, I was thinking to myself right here, like I did right here, I dropped at the bottom or top tip here would work too. Some towers wouldn't hit you, whereas if you dropped on the left or right quadrants, you know, the other tower's ranges are a little closer to you. So I was thinking, well, maybe the best drop point is the top tip or the bottom tip. So let's try that out. So now we're at the top tip here. We got our magics ready. I'm just trying to like practice my hand-eye coordination here in the magic drops because it is a little tricky here. And you know what? I did a kind of a combination here. And then look at how I did that magic. It was a different order than normal. It was a Guardian and then a late Frenzy. I don't ever do magic like that. I have no idea what I'm thinking here. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. But look at this. For whatever reason, I get through 35. Go. Santa, did he missile? Oh, my Lord. That looks so good. Oh, that is a good drop point. But I don't know if it's the best drop point. The heroes there looked a little tougher than the others, the edges, specifically the right side. But oh, that was a close one, and I just got to think here, Orcsbane, you know, let's swap that sucker out. Let's try Dread Drake. Let's give him a run, but not with Sprint Crest. What the hell? Oh, must have been doing a little arena action, you know, like let's get to the tower, etc., whatever. So let's give Dread Drake a try here again. Insane Dungeon 3, level 6, and I'm liking the tips, I'm liking the top, I'm liking the bottom. The other towers in the other 3 quadrants will have a shorter range when they're targeting below them, essentially, is sort of the geometry of it all. Again, a tower has an oval range, and so if you come in at the top or bottom, theoretically, okay, this is a bit, it's a big theory, okay? I have not proven this out, okay? I think a tower has a, quote, 11 or 12 space range. I'm just saying that as an example. But when you look at the pattern of a tower, when you, like, are building your base or whatever, you obviously see that. Let's try Destroyer here, and, like, why is there a Life Drain crest set? That doesn't make sense because it's got Life Drain 5. Lots of times I got to clear my warehouse out because it always gets full, so I just throw random things on random people here, especially deep into my altar. I don't have a very well developed Destroyer. I do not use him in any game mode normally. So, but let's give him a try here. Again, I kind of like this tip. There's that Champion and Druid, and it feels weaker than the other hero combinations. So that's why I keep coming back to the right side here. I'm going to do magics in that order. I'm going to do a late Guardian here. Notice how I'm doing a late Guardian. They got the Guardian as they walked into the base here. That's a good trick you can use on lots of insane dungeons to get a late drop. Just drop the Guardian in a bit. You know your heroes are going to path into it. And that was the strategy there. But again, 27%. The heroes are up. But look at the stun lock on Destroyer. Nuts. That's just nuts. Oh, this dungeon. We're going to get through it, guys. I promise you. But wow, I mean, you can kind of see what we're trying. It's trial and error. I mean, Destroyer you like because he's got that area of effect stun, and so you're trying to stun. But then it's these towers that are way out of his range that are stun locking him. So, I mean, it wasn't working out well for me. But, I mean, I still feel like we ought to try it again. And let's not raid. Let's actually not raid twice or 3 times. Let's actually head on into a dungeon. How about? Sometimes you just get in this, what's going on? All right. I had to regroup here. I had to take a little break. I had to come back to the A team. Okay, the dirty team. Dirty team. We're going to go with that. This is the dirty team, guys. I think this is a fairly common standard starting hero set, though. I mean, obviously I only have 3 of the 6 evolved, but we're going to fix that in a future video, so be sure to subscribe and see a quadruple evolution video. Quadruple, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time in one video to do it. Maybe it'll just be a longer video, or maybe I'll just go really fast. And we're going to drop like so. We're going to get it in, and you just keep busting into the core, and then it's lockdown mode. You'd think I would learn, but what can you do? It is what it is. Oh, Vlad proc 29. Look at the stuns. Look at the stuns, guys. How do you beat that? I mean, you obviously need a super stacked Pumpkin Duke. So you need to make sure he doesn't get stunned right away, especially right away. So it's fine if he stacks 2-3 times and then all of a sudden he gets stunned, right? But, you know, he can't get stunned right away, so you gotta lock down, you gotta... See, one of the reasons to drop way on these tips here, too, is you're out of range of all the other towers. I mean, that's the main reason you always drop on a tip and not in the middle of that section. If you drop on the middle of that wall, the other towers from the other quadrants are going to hit you. So you basically, long story short, you have to drop on a tip. I mean, yeah, you might luck out and win once by not dropping there, but you're going to increase your 36. Oh, come on. Yeah, Dread Drake probably shouldn't have Revive on him. I should probably have something like War God, or I don't know. My Santa Boom's talent, main talent, is Enlighten, and that is a key part of my strategy for leveling him up to 200. And then when you evolve him, and he's already evolved once, but when you double evolve at level 200, you get 217 purple books back. So that's kind of why I'm keeping Enlighten on him till I can re-level him up to 200 after he's second evolved. So that's why that's there. So I do have either a Revive or War God crest set on him typically. That's my standard, obvious. That should be his main talent, but War God, that is. But we're going to drop way at this tip here, and then I'm going to Fervor, and let's just see here. We got a lot of things frozen. We had some good success up here when we did our Orcsbane run. We got 32, 41, 43, 43, 5, 8, 50, 50. Whoa, that's it, guys. North tip. North tip is my recommended drop point. Maybe my oval theory has some merit to it, you know. I mean, it's not like very well proven. It's just, it feels like if you just look at that hero base right there. I mean, you saw the oval. I mean, I don't know. I'm just crazy or something. But hey, I'm just going to run through my heroes here. Again, I kind of did this in my last video, but for those of you joining me for the first time ever, be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching and joining me on this dirty adventure. As always, keep it dirty and dirty up.